Hello there, guys! Jumpin' here, and I am still. I think this is going to be the last recording for the night. But yeah, I'm going to be reacting to the first episode of That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. Because, hey, the roulette told me to. So, I don't see any wrongs in that. Let's jump right into this. Now, I only know the name and the main characters there's the main character's name and also a certain demonstration of a character pretty much destroying a aircraft. I've seen that. Well then, this is already of a different. Well then, let's start off with a child getting incinerated. Excellent start, guys! Meanwhile, Tokyo, present day. Now. Huh. Sure is peaceful. Sure is a perfect day to, get run over by a truck and die. Yeah. Filmmaking sounds like a pretty decent. And I mean, you're 37 years old and... Yep. This seems like a setup. I'll be honest, I haven't had a girlfriend in a long time. Haven't had a boyfriend in a long time either. And yes, that indicates that I've had both at separate times. You say. Well, let's see how things go before this guy inevitably gets hit by a truck. Aye. Yep. Now then, I'm just man, that kid's good, I'd say. Yeah, congratulations. Oh dear. So yeah, it looks like you're about to get stabbed and die as usual. Yep. I'm completely not surprised because pretty much every Yeah, well, you're going to find out the meaning of truth, life, the existence, and everything. Heat resistance acquisition? Ah. Stab resistance? Oh. Physical attack resistance. Well, it still hurts like hell, but pain nullification! Creating a body that does not require blood. Oh god, what's up with your... Oh, that's just a shadow. I thought his lip was like going up to his... Wait, no, that's blood. Cold resistance. Thermal fluctuation resistance. Oh dear. Oh! Hey. Failure. It's an alternate electric current resistance. Attached paralysis resistance. Oh dear. But yeah, feels good when you get that. Dear God, that blood is uncanny. I keep thinking it's part of his mouth. Yep. So yeah. No. Wait, what made you think you'd never? Oh, you're saying unique skill predator. Oh, oh no. Oh, you must be. Yeah, you would have been a sage. You could have even made it to great sage. Sage acquisition. Great sage. I. Well, hey, when your brain's doing this to you, it's time to trick the. It's time to trip the heck out. Well then, you have encountered death. Yep. This isn't the time to panic, even though you're dead. But hey, that's at least a good chance to become an isekai protagonist, you know? Yeah, that's because you're dead. What was I saying? It's time to trip the heck out! Oh, this footage has been censored for the sake of the protection of the viewers. Oh dear, he has become ultimate cars. Oh my goodness. Nope. It is all throughout ye. You are now. Oh, oh my goodness. Well then. And then he complete with a much higher voice. I I see. Oh my goodness. You went from a JoJo character to a reso- refined as heck slime. Yep. Also, I need to remember that there's no one in the title of this series. I think I've made that mistake how many times now? Yeah, I mean, to be frank, you're pretty much needless right now. Well, hey. You gotta do something while you're narrating to the unknown. Oh. Hello. What are you gonna say? Uh-huh. So, yeah, time to learn the mechanics of RPGs. Analyze and acquire. Oh dear. Is going to become like by the end of this series is going to become like the oh dear, sorry, I'm sorry, I'm getting Chimera Ant flashbacks right now. Oh dear. Yep. Used in salves, so yeah, magic molecules basically. Um yeah, basically the building blocks of everything, which yeah, that's actually a pretty good IQ, boy. Oh, yes. I mean, they'll just respawn anyway. Yep, tons of potions. Yep, cap out that inventory. Magic ore. Aye. Magistone ore. Honestly, I'd say Magicite is a better translation. But hey, you don't say. Yep. To be frank, you never have much to do but eat. Yeah. Like how sometimes it gains eyes. And now, um, keep in mind that slimes are. You know, you'd think slimes would be buoyant enough, but no, you can't drown either. So, I suppose Anubis has a new friend under the ocean. Oh, wait, no. Just straight up Kirby that. And propulsion powers. Alright then. May have worked a little too well on that, say. Yeah, I mean, you have pain nullification, boy. 10% physical damage. Self regeneration. This ability to self regenerate. Because I need to meet my mecha anime references per episode. Oh, um, quotient. Because I didn't meet it on Wednesday's episode, which I just recorded, by the way. If that one voice was God, is this voice Super God? No, Super God's voice would be a lot different. I know it well. I mean, not that I'm a religious person, but I mean, wait, no, that's just an ordinary thing. I say ordinary, but yet it appears to be made of smoke. And also a giant dragon. So yeah. Then if this isn't Super God, then it must be Super El Diablo. Aye. Yeah. Yeah, you here Sight with conditions. You must not fear me when you have the ability to see me, and you must come and talk to me again. Sounds like a good deal, I'd say. Watch him screw it up for... Watch him screw it up immediately. Aye. Magic sense. Ho ho. Basically, since magicules are the building blocks of life, then everything turns rainbow. Yep. I see all the pixie dust in the air. Magnitudes higher than those of normal cells. Yes! Immediately. I thought on the third time it would go straight up to Big Scary Super El Diablo. Yep, then proceeds. Hello there. Storm Dragon Veldora. One of the 4 true dragons. There's a laugh. Yep. Indeed unusual. Yeah, being sentient. Extraordinary abilities. Yeah, basically sum it up. Yep. So that's how it happened. Well, the good thing is now you can screw all those girls like a champ. I think that's the second time I said like a champ in this, and that was the third time in this one recording session. The other worlders, you say? You don't say. So there are others who have the power of isekai magic. Ha! You look so old! Ah! Okay. Then stay as long as you like! Oh dear, my... That was a crack. 300 years! Accidentally burnt a town. I'd say... Oh. Oh, yeah. Yep, I think the pills are definitely getting in. But man, this score is amazing. Hero blessed with divine protection. Yeah, they're wearing a mask. Absolute severance. And unlimited imprisonment. You'd say. A summon, you say? So that must mean that she was summoned by someone else. So yeah, must have taken a lot of mages. You don't, say. Yeah, makes sense at least. But yeah, cruel is depending on the point of view. Ooh, right now it's ancient times of survival of the fittest, and ha, yeah, yeah, that's kind of a fate worse than death. Oh, well, I mean, we're already this far into our conversation. Large. He's one of those Sundayers. Because I don't feel like having the energy to pronounce that word correctly. Well, I mean, kind of, kind of don't have age anymore, so almost misread it as, yep. And meanwhile, in another world, ye be surrounded by flout. That's a mic buff. A slife, you say? I guess you could call this a slime of life. Yeah. Just dump the entire oh. Just, you dump the monitor, too. Oh my goodness. And there's our. This must be our intro. The. So yeah. I'm gonna just watch and hope that there aren't any spoilers, but yeah, that summon appears in the intro. Alongside. I think I did get spoiled, but I think this was also. Oh, something I knew. So it appears that our slime boy may be getting a human form, or at least a humanoid form, sometime in the future. I mean, it's showed in the opening, so it's not too much of a spoiler. I also knew that there was a character with pink hair, but honestly, you can't have an isekai without one of those. Except that you can, and very often you do. But hey, depends. So, I have a question for you. Um, what would you consider the earliest isekai anime? I don't know. Oh, I mean, some would say isekai as it has become today. No, I'm not looking at the preview. So yeah, some have said that isekai as it comes today was pretty much defined and killed by Sword Art Online. There was some other one that's there was some other isekai that was around 2006 that's getting an anime adaptation, and even before that, it was already getting somewhat deconstructed with I think it was called Now and Then Here and I don't know the title, but it's a lot of adverbs. And yeah, but technically you could trace it back to the whole concept of characters get of people getting transported into another world and getting powers to fight evil with could be traced back to Magic Knight Rayearth, and then it could be somewhat traced back even further to Aura Battler Dunbine, which is basically the Isekai except very old, and it was and one of the series Tamino made in his depression, which isn't too surprising considering in the way that he just follows from happy to sad to happy again with his series, following up he follows up Zambot 3 with Daitarn 3, which he then follows up with Mobile Suit Gundam. Then he makes Strider G7, then Space Runaway Ideon, and then Combat Mecha Zabungle, and then Dunbine happened. And then I think the next one after that was Heavy Metal Elgime, and then Zeta Gundam, then Gundam Double Zeta, then a whole lot of other Gundam series that followed this sort of thing. And then he started writing only the lighthearted series, starting with, I believe it was Brain Powered. And yeah, now that I've provided a history lesson on the creator of Gundam, I'm going to bed. See ya.